All right, welcome back folks. So in our previous lecture, we learned how we can send push notification from Jenkins into a Slack channel, isn't it? But in this lecture, we are going to learn how we can actually kickstart a Jenkins job from a Slack channel. So if you look at this diagram, let's say if you are a developer, you are part of a Slack channel. So how you can invoke a Jenkins job from your Slack channel, even without making a code change. So that is exactly what we are going to learn as part of this lecture. So let's get started, guys. So let me take you guys back to Jenkins. So let's say that, this is a job that you wanted to trigger from a Slack channel. Okay. So you all see here, there are so many options, right? So we already learned about PolySCM, right? We already learned about webhooks. So this is a third option, right? So if you wanted to trigger a Jenkins build job from a third-party tool, so you'll have to click on trigger builds remotely. Okay. And then you'll have to add some kind of a token. So let me add a token like my token something. Okay. And then this is a URL that you are going to provide, okay, from your Slack channel. Okay. So let me go ahead and then save this. So you can see here, so please do remember the, please do remember the token value, which is case sensitive. So let me click on apply and save. And then there is one more configuration that you will have to do. Go to manage Jenkins, go to security, and then you have to select this option, allow anonymous read access, because you are going to invoke Jenkins job from a third-party tool such as Slack. So this is not too dangerous. So you're not giving write access, you're just giving read access, which is okay. So let's click on apply and save. There you go. So that is pretty much done from Jenkins standpoint. Okay, so now we have to go to a Slack channel. Let's go there. So now let's say that from this channel, you wanted to kickstart a Jenkins build job even without making a code change. So how can you do that? So let's go to integrations, click on add an app. So what you're going to do is you're going to use a feature called /commands. So click on /command here or type /command here. There you go. And then you're going to click on view. So your /command is nothing but, let's say if you wanted to invoke a third-party URL from Slack channel, so you can configure a /command. For example, let's say you wanted to get a weather report. Okay. So you can configure this kind of a command and you can pass this value, and then you can also configure your external URL. Let's say you want to make a REST API call or anything like that. So this is a great way of actually doing it. Okay. So in our case, we are going to invoke our Jenkins job URL, isn't it? So click on configuration and then click on add to Slack. Okay. So now you have to choose a command, which command that you wanted to invoke. So I wanted to use something like, let's say I want to say start Jenkins job. Okay. Or start my job. Okay. And then click on add /command integration. So you have to give some sensible name. It has to be a one word. There cannot be any blank or any special characters other than hyphen or underscore. So click on add. I think I might have that configured already. Let me give something unique. Okay, so that is good. That is unique. So there you go, right? So now you can go ahead and then customize over here. So this is the command, and then you have to provide the Jenkins URL. So let me go back to the job, go to configure, triggers. So the best way for you would be, make sure you pass all this value properly, right? So let me copy the URL one by one. Copy this. You don't need to add anything after the Jenkins name. You have to add like this. You don't need configure. So let me copy that. Let me go back like that. And then after that, after the job name, you're going to say something like this. My token 123. All right. And then the method is going to be get, because you're getting the response. Okay. Rest everything is good. And then if you want, you can also select this one. So this is kind of how to say, while typing itself, you would be knowing, right? So it is very easy to, select what command you have, configured, right? So obviously this is the command. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say something like description, right? I'm going to say added by Coach AK June 2025, usage hint. Okay, perfect. So that's it, right? So now click on save integration. Fantastic. So now our channel have been configured in order to, trigger this particular Jenkins job from a Slack channel. So just remember the command name. So let's copy that. So let's go back to the channel. Okay, fantastic. So now I can, call the Jenkins URL, right? I'm going to say, there you go. So you can clearly see, I have configured for my other students in the past. So let me make sure I have selected the right one. There you go. You see here, start Jenkins job. So that's why adding that hint is really crucial. Select this one, and then either you can enter or you can click on here, right? Fantastic. So now if I go back to Jenkins, wow. Did you all hear that sound? And you can clearly see here, this job got started by the remote host. So this is actually nothing but, my Slack IP address. There you go. Do you all see here? And then you can also see very clearly that, who actually started. Look at here. Look at the difference between the previous job. In the previous lecture, I manually started. It clearly said that started by user admin. But this particular, build job got started by a Slack channel. So it kind of tells you, right? So the job got started from a Slack channel. So yeah, so this is how, guys, this is how you can actually kickstart your Jenkins build job from a Slack channel. I hope this lecture was really useful. I'm really looking forward to see you guys in the next lecture. Thank you so much.